nation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny.
But right now, we have a rendezvous with hysteria! Hi, I'm Pepper Mills!
Hi, Pep!
Well, former colonists, how does it feel to have a brand new country?
Great, Pep!
Glad to hear it, because I'm proud to be bringing you a very special document.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
You know, working on Hysteria, I've gotten to meet some of the biggest names in the world. For instance, this is me and the girl who is not Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Here I am with the guy who's not Leonardo DiCaprio. And this is me with the people who are not the cast of 60 Minutes.
This is a day that will live in infamy.
Faster than Charles Dickens.
I've just written the sequel to Oliver Twist in an hour.
More powerful than the prose of Shakespeare. Oh, I love him!
Oh, what fools these mortals be!
Able to tell tall stories in a single bound.
I am Stalin. I have a way of making people disappear. Today we continue my 5-year plan to purge away pounds through exercise.
We shall fight on the seas and oceans, on the beaches, in the fields, in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never, never surrender. This was truly our finest hour.
This is preeminently the time to speak the truth, the whole truth, frankly and boldly. Nor need we shrink from honestly facing conditions in our country today.
It's
The Legion of Super Riders!
the start of our show on Pepper's Pep Rally.
The charge is treason. How do you plead?
Your Honor, Marshal Tukhachevsky is well-respected, intelligent, and very loyal to the state. He's no threat to your power.
But he could be. So I find him guilty as charged.
Well, Your Honor, this is an outrage. You've executed 90% of the nation's generals.
Here's your host, Pepper Mills.
Hi, everybody!
19th century American author Edgar Allan Poe and his black-hearted sidekick, the Raven. Charles Dickens.
I have great expectations for today's show.
Mark Twain. Man is the only animal that blushes. With Superprez FDR.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Lord Kiddington and his dog Fetch. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill.
Let's get Germany to tumble.
And Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union.
I have an urge to purge.
William Shakespeare.
To be or not to be.
Emily Dickinson.
What rhymes with do? Glue.
Ernest Hemingway.
That's no bull.
What's it gonna cost?
Tell him loud, Kiddington! A preamble! 7 articles! And 27 amendments! Here to help me is the super chairman of the Constitutional Convention himself,
A legion of super writers.
We don't just write. We fight crime.
What do you think, audience? Sounds good, huh?
Hi,
Pep! Please welcome Hysteria!
Hysteria, dude.
Hysteria!
Hysteria!
Hysteria.
Hysteria!
Trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe.
When the world had just begun,
boy named Kiddington. Boom! He really stood out in a crowd. He yelled real loud, the Kiddington. When the world had just begun, there lived a boy named Kiddington. Boom! He really stood out in a crowd. He yelled real loud, the Kiddington.
In 1958, to place the Library of Congress, Langston Hughes created a book called Let America Be America Again for 1,000 years. He was rising his own America again. And so it's time for Langston Hughes is our guest on Peppers and Welly. And now here's the star of our show, Pepper Mills.
Hi folks, Wild Bill Hickok here, and welcome to our favorite show, the Peppers Pep Rally. Today's our guest is Langston Hughes. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Wild Bill Hickok, and I have an idea to watch this favorite film called Let America Be America Again. Absolutely, Mr. Langston. I love Let America Be America Again. That's right, I am Langston Hughes, American poet and American literature.
I've got a million ideas! Let's see. How about this one?
Teddy Roosevelt's on an African safari, and Fats keeps bringing him a tennis ball! Oh, you're gonna love this one! Teddy Roosevelt's charging up San Juan Hill, and Fats keeps bringing him a tennis ball!
You see, it was just a beautiful party. That looks way cool. You see that? I found the special surprises. Mr. Hughes, sir, I just want to make sure you have a good time. I'll give you first trivia. Here's our first trivia. If you could be any animal in the whole entire world, what would you be? Am I the tiger and the lion? Correct! Folks, we'd like you to have Langston Hughes to write down, Let the America Be America Again!
Plenty of hardtack biscuits and chicory coffee.
Ow!
Ew, yuck.
So, how does it feel about discussion as the enemy inside your famous costumes like that? That during the Civil War, I was the Union scout and the spy, and became the disguise as the Confederate soldier, and infiltrate the Jefferson Davis headquarters.
I've got a million ideas! Let's see.
Teddy Roosevelt's on an African safari. This one keeps bringing him a tennis ball!
Well, that's all the time we have left for today's show. Yeah, I love this happy end for today's show. But before we go, today's special guest is Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, that's it. I've had it.
Gee, I thought it was kind of cute.
Adios, amigos. See you again next time on Pepper's Pep Rally.